So the very first thing you need to do when you buy your new iPhone SE is to thank God. Thank God for giving you the wisdom to trust Apple and buy this phone. The second most important thing is to set up a Touch ID. So for that, you need to go into settings. You need to go into Touch ID and passcode. You need to enter your passcode. Then you need to go and click on add a fingerprint. Once you do that, you need to use a finger of your choice. I'm going to use my right thumb. I'm going to keep pushing it, pulling it back until they say to adjust your grip. One more time. Okay. Continue. Do it gently. And we're done. I recommend you to keep these three settings on. I'm going to explain that to you later. I can even rename the fingerprints. So I'm going to rename this to right thumb. Done. If I want, I can add another fingerprint. So the iPhone SE 2020 brings back the much loved home button. It doesn't have a mechanical button, but rather uses haptic feedback to mimic an actual physical home button. So there's a different section of setting for it. So for that, we need to go into settings. We can go in general, home button. So here we have three options. You can choose how the home button feels when you press it. So select an option below and press the home button to try it out. So if you press the first one and we press it, feels a little lighter. You go into third one. You feel vibrations coming from the front and the back, and the two is somewhere down in the middle. Personally, I'm going to use the two. The dark mode is one of my personal favorite settings of this phone. To activate it, you need to go into settings. You need to go to display and brightness. You have two options, light and dark. If you click on dark, this is how it looks. If you click on light, this is how it looks. Personally, I choose the dark side. Then you have an option called automatic. So if you click on it, it changes the modes based on the sunset time in your current area. Then in options, if you click on it, you have two options, sunset to sunrise or in custom schedule, wherein you can choose when you want the dark mode and the light mode based on your personal timings. Another important settings to change are the display settings, which you go. So for that, you need to go into settings. You need to go into display and brightness. So if you drop down, you'll see something called as the True Tone. True Tone is basically, it automatically adapts the iPhone display based on ambient lighting conditions to make colors appear consistent in different environments. A lot of people like it and some don't. Personally, I keep it on. So it's there. You may want to take advantage of it. If you enable it, you will see the display a little bit on the warmer side. The next setting is the night shift setting. If you click on it, basically night shift automatically shifts the color of your display to the warmer end of the color spectrum after dark. This may help you to get a better night's sleep. You have two options. One is where you schedule it from what time to what time, and as well as you can adjust if you want it more warm or lesser warm. I prefer to keep it a little on the warmer side. The next setting under display settings is the raise to wake. So if you press it on, see what it does. The moment you raise the phone, it wakes up the phone. And if you shut it, now when you raise the phone, it does not wake up the phone. It's a neat feature, which I think a lot of people would love it. The next setting is the text size. So if you slide it on the right, it increases the text size. If you slide on the left, it decreases the text size. Considering it's a small phone, you may want to increase it a little bit. Then the next one is the bold text one. So if you click in, everything becomes bold. All the text just becomes bold. I keep it off. The last setting is the display zoom setting. So if you click on it, you get two options, standard and zoomed. Considering it's a small device, a lot of people may find it difficult to read. So they might choose the zoomed option and everything just looks a little more bigger. Another setting which you would want to work on is the auto brightness setting. So auto brightness setting you won't get under the display and brightness. For that you'll have to go into settings, you'll have to go in accessibility, then you have to go in display and text size. Go all the way down and you'll find something called as auto brightness. Basically, auto brightness, what it does, it makes the display brighter or darker depending upon the ambient light in the room. It's a nice option to have, but it's not perfect. So you turn it off. By turning it off, you get full control and then you can control the brightness manually. Another important thing you need to see is your battery health. So for that you need to go into settings, you need to go to battery, you need to go into battery health and you need to see the percentage. Make sure it's 100%, means it's brand new. If it's lower, there's a problem with the battery, make sure you exchange and get a new one. You want to make sure the optimized battery charging option is on. What it does is to reduce battery aging, the iPhone learns from a daily charging routine so that it can wait to finish charging past 80% until you need to use it. What it means is it basically trickle charges your phone from 80 to 100% while you sleep based on your alarm when you pick up your phone every day. It uses a lot of machine learning to understand when you wake up and start using your phone. It's a great feature that will help your battery. You see the top icon there, that's your battery percentage, but you don't know the exact percentage. So to know that, you need to go back. There's an option here called battery percentage. You click on it and there you get a percentage. It's a convenient feature to have, but personally I like to keep it off. Another important feature is that you get to customize your control center. So if you swipe up from below, this is your control center. You get Bluetooth, you get Wi-Fi, you get a quick toggle for your flashlight. So if you click on it, this is, but now you can customize what exactly you want here. So to do that, you need to go into settings, you need to go into control center, you need to click on this. So now these are already present. If you want to remove any of them, just need to click on the minus part here, remove. If you want to add something, personally I like to add the dark mode, the low power mode. Yeah, for now that's about it. So if you just add it here, go back, and in real time these two things have been added, dark mode and the low power mode. So the iPhone SE is a small expensive phone with a glass back and a glass front, and you may want to protect your investment. So I highly recommend that you get a good case and a good screen protector. Personally, what I'm using is the Spigen Ultra Hybrid 2. It snaps perfectly into place, gives ample protection to the back, the front, and also retaining that sexy look of your iPhone SE. The screen protector which I'm using is a Spigen Align Master. Helps you fit it perfectly, and I did it under 1 minute. Both the products will be in the description below. You can go and check them out. So the last setting right now I would recommend you is to change the wallpaper and make this device your own. For that you need to go into settings, go into wallpaper, choose a new wallpaper. You have two options, dynamic and stills. I would tell you to click on stills. Then select whichever you like. So if you like this one, click on set. You get three options, lock screen, home screen, set for both. Right now we'll just change the home screen. Click on that, you go back and your home screen wallpaper has changed. So now if you want to change a lock screen, we'll select this one, click on set lock screen. Now the phone is shut, you can see the lock screen has changed. I'm also gonna make a future video on the privacy settings you need to change on the iPhone SE and some battery tips to extend your battery and have an overall great experience with this iPhone SE.